But I remember in my sister's bedroom they actually had a Girls Aloud poster, which is quite funny now. Yeah, I can remember that one quite well. Hey, I'm Liam Payne and I'm going to be delving back into my teenage self. What advice would you give to your teenage self? I mean, at this age, I really didn't know what the hell I was getting myself in for. I feel like when I started X Factor the first time I went on in 2008, I didn't think I was going to get very far, and I knew there was a girl in my class that was trying out at the same time as me, and I was like, oh, well, you know, we'll see what happens, and then voila, here we are, 14 years later. What advice would I give myself? Get ready and relax and enjoy the ride, I think would be the most appropriate advice. Who did you have posters of on your wall? Posters on my wall, I didn't have many. I think I had some sort of Linkin Park thing. But I remember in my sister's bedroom they actually had a Girls Aloud poster, which is quite funny now. Yeah, I can remember that one quite well. Should have been mine. I think the answer to that is a very loaded question. Where was your first kiss? What was my first kiss? I think it was probably on a bus on the way to school, actually, which is not very romantic. It was not a very romantic bus, the 794A. What's your most awkward teenage dating moment? There was a girl called Emily Hunter, and I think I asked her out something like 23 times. I think she said yes twice. I think I should have got the picture earlier. Maybe. Who knows? Yeah, sorry, Emily. What was your signature scent? Probably the stench of playing football far too much, if I'm honest. No, I used to borrow my dad's Jean-Paul Gaultier, I think it was. You don't know this, Dad. Sorry, he's over there. That one that I did, like the man on the bottle with the little, you know what I'm on about. You ever wonder why that was empty, Father? Might have had something to do with it. What was your most used teenage slang? I mean, when I was a kid, it's probably in it or man. In it, man. In it. Probably use man a bit more often than I should. But in it, I don't think it's been around for a number of years. In it kind of died out. In it. Maybe I'll bring it back. Like Joey Essex and Reem. Love you, Joe. What was your nickname growing up? Payne. I mean, still was my nickname in the band and probably at school. Football as well. I mean, they're always like football related, aren't they? I mean, Payne, only a certain amount of people I know today still call me Payne when I see them. I saw Jamie Scott, who wrote the last 3 albums, well, actually some of the first albums as well, starting with More Than This, great song. And he first off called me Payne straight away, so some of them have definitely stuck. What was your worst subject at school? This is kind of ironic, but Spanish. Being that I now have a song with J Balvin, which is half Spanish, that I have to sing his bit quite regularly. No idea what I'm saying, not a clue. I don't think it translates very well either. It's like very slow or something, like move very slow. So it's señorita. What boy bands did you most look up to? NSYNC actually was a big one for me. Like Boyfriend, Gone was a great song. The one where they did the whole little puppet dance, I remember that quite a lot, was quite good. Yeah, but I mean our band ended up completely different to those, actually. One of the coolest moments though, we used to have our like hands in thing we'd do before we would go on stage, and we were all doing our hands in thing, and then a 5th hand joined. It was after Zayn had left, and a 5th hand joined in, and we all looked up and it was Justin Timberlake, which I thought was just the coolest thing ever. I wish he would have come out on stage with us as well, that would have been great. What were the most embarrassing trends you took part in? Justin Bieber hair. JBH. Sounds like something you get on an Asbo record. Yeah, no, Justin Bieber hair was quite a big one for me. Hair straighteners. Mine were pink. My sisters had them. I didn't have my own pink ones, so bet you're starting to see pictures now, aren't you? Who was your celebrity crush and have you met them since? Yes. In short, yes. We won't delve into that. We just won't. And lastly, what TV shows or movies were you obsessed with? I mean, I think Marvel kind of carried on through a lot of my life, was something I was obsessed with. We watched Iron Man. My dad saw that for the first time. What did you think, Dad?
Marvellous.
Marvellous. That was a good... Oh, there you go. That's almost like you meant it. But there you have it. That was me delving into my teenage self. You can check out my new single, Sunshine, online now.
NSYNC songs called Girlfriend, not Boyfriend. Don't know if you want it.
Nah, whatever. It's funny that I got it wrong.
And the one with the puppets. Was it Bye Bye Bye?
Tell me bye, bye, bye.